Causes of World War I. The First World War, also known as the Great War, was fueled by deep-rooted political, economic, and military tensions. The four main long-term causes were militarism, alliances, imperialism, and nationalism. European nations engaged in an arms race, building massive armies and navies. Germany and Britain competed for naval supremacy, leading to tensions. European countries formed military alliances for security, which eventually dragged them into war. The two major alliances were the Triple Entente, consisting of Britain, France, and Russia, and the Triple Alliance, consisting of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. European nations also competed for colonies, leading to rivalries such as Britain versus Germany in Africa. Ethnic groups, especially in the Balkans, sought independence from empires, leading to unrest. Serbian nationalism played a key role in triggering the war. The First World War, also known as the Great War, was fueled by deep-rooted political, economic, and military tensions. The four main long-term causes were militarism, alliances, imperialism, and nationalism. European nations engaged in an arms race, building massive armies and navies. Germany and Britain competed for naval supremacy, leading to tensions. European countries formed military alliances for security, which eventually dragged them into war. The two major alliances were the Triple Entente, consisting of Britain, France, and Russia, and the Triple Alliance, consisting of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. European nations also competed for colonies, leading to rivalries such as Britain versus Germany in Africa. Ethnic groups, especially in the Balkans, sought independence from empires, leading to unrest. Serbian nationalism played a key role in triggering the war. The immediate cause of World War I was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo by Gavrilo Princip, a Serbian nationalist, on June 28, 1914. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and declared war on July 28, 1914. This triggered a chain reaction, with alliances pulling multiple countries into the conflict. The course of the war, 1914 to 1918. Germany implemented the Schlieffen Plan, aiming to quickly defeat France before turning to Russia. Germany invaded Belgium, leading Britain to declare war on August 4, 1914. Major early battles included the Battle of the Marne in 1914, which halted the German advance into France, and the Battle of Tannenberg in 1914, where Germany crushed the Russian army. Both sides dug trenches, leading to a deadlock on the Western Front. Trench conditions were horrible, with disease, mud, and constant artillery bombardment. Key battles during this period included the Battle of Verdun in 1916, one of the longest battles with over 700,000 casualties, and the Battle of the Somme in 1916, where the British introduced tanks but failed to break the stalemate. In 1917, the United States entered the war after Germany resumed unrestricted submarine warfare, sinking American ships, and the Zimmermann telegram, in which Germany urged Mexico to attack the US, angered Americans. The US declared war on Germany in April 1917, bringing fresh troops. Meanwhile, the Russian Revolution in 1917 led to Russia withdrawing from the war after the Bolshevik Revolution. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk in 1918 ended fighting on the Eastern Front. In 1918, Germany launched a massive spring offensive in March, but failed due to exhausted resources. The Allies, reinforced by US troops, launched the 100 Days Offensive, pushing Germany back. Germany surrendered on November 11, 1918, marking the end of World War I. Key battles of World War I included the Battle of the Marne in 1914, which stopped the German advance into France, the Battle of Tannenberg in 1914, a huge Russian defeat by Germany, the Battle of Gallipoli in 1915, a failed Allied attempt to control the Dardanelles, the Battle of Verdun in 1916, the longest battle with heavy casualties, the Battle of the Somme in 1916. The first use of tanks with massive losses, the Spring Offensive in 1918, Germany's last major attack, and the 100 Days Offensive in 1918, the final push leading to Germany's surrender. World War I saw the introduction of new weapons and tactics that revolutionized warfare. Tanks were first used in the Battle of the Somme in 1916. Poison gas, introduced by Germany in 1915, included deadly agents like mustard gas. Airplanes were used for reconnaissance and later for bombing and dogfights. Machine guns increased the lethality of combat. Submarines or U-boats were used by Germany to disrupt Allied supply lines. Flamethrowers and artillery made trench warfare deadlier. The aftermath of World War I brought about profound changes on a global scale. The war resulted in significant political, social, and economic upheavals that reshaped nations and societies. Economically, the war drained the treasuries of the involved countries, leading to widespread financial instability. The Treaty of Versailles imposed heavy reparations on Germany, contributing to a period of hyperinflation and economic hardship. Socially, the war caused a dramatic shift in public attitudes and cultural norms. The immense loss of life and the horrors of trench warfare left a lasting impact on the collective psyche, fostering a sense of disillusionment and questioning of traditional values. The war also spurred advancements in technology and medicine, as the need for better equipment and treatments drove innovation. However, these advancements came at a high human cost, with millions of soldiers and civilians suffering long-term physical and psychological effects. Ultimately, World War I set the stage for significant geopolitical changes and laid the groundwork for future conflicts, including World War II. The war led to the fall of four major empires: the German Empire, which became the Weimar Republic; the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which split into Austria-Hungary and other nations; the Ottoman Empire, which collapsed, leading to modern Turkey; and the Russian Empire, which was overthrown in the Russian Revolution of 1917. World War I resulted in over 16 million dead and 21 million wounded. Europe's economy was shattered, leading to a global depression. Many soldiers suffered from PTSD, known as shell shock. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919 forced Germany to accept blame for the war, pay massive reparations, and limit its military. The treaty created resentment in Germany, leading to World War II. In conclusion, the aftermath of World War I set the stage for significant global changes. The war's impact on economies, societies, and international relations cannot be overstated. World War I was a devastating conflict that changed global history. While it ended in 1918, its consequences shaped the 20th century, including the rise of Hitler, World War II, and geopolitical changes worldwide.